Every night and live on 2K Sports, we've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We're in Toronto for some Raptors basketball. The home crowd is ready to go. Both sides will try and push it on the fast break doors to get easy scores. Talk a bit about playing fast, but also playing with efficiency.
Well, you look no further than the Golden State Warriors, who, when they are playing with pace and out in transition and the threes are flying, it's electric and, frankly, almost unstoppable. But they walk that delicate line of playing fast without turning it over. You want to give these great players freedom. But within that freedom, they've got to make sure, okay, we've got to value the basketball. And yes, we can maybe turn it over 10 times per game. But we get north of 10, 15 turnovers, and that's going to put us in a little bit of a problematic situation.
Good analysis. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got ABC. ABC is out there with Robinson. Then it's Tiny, and it's Hart in at the 2. No good on the second free throw. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Hart the pass to Barrett. Releases. Gasol with the rebound. Now Dragic. And there's the feed to Leonard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Boy, seizing control right away. Send a message on that possession.
Now here's Dragic. Picked him clean. And shot on the way. The offensive rebound. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Raptors. Leonard on the wing. Gasol against Robinson. Gasol passes to Siakam. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
To the inside. And that one's good. Williamson. ABC's got his second basket of the game.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Leonard. Off the left rim and out.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Here's ABC. Leonard with the steal.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Yep, it counts.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Here's Tiny. Misses the 3. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
All right, Kevin. So when he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too fast to make this an up-and-down battle. He said if this is a half-court game, we win. And if it's
now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, you know, rolling the basket. screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Fast, it has been suggested to us that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it is always contingent on the team, Kevin. If you think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
Here's Williamson, and that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The vertical of OG and Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Here's Tiny. A three-pointer off the mark. Hart the pass to Robinson. New Orleans moving it around. Barrett drops in the tray. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is. But no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
First one falls for him. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Leonard hits them both.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely. You have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
Overhaul. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
On that long. Lynn kicks to Leonard. Over Hart. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Lynn. And that's 11 points for Leonard.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Leonard and Anunoby on the perimeter. And there's Dragic. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. There are so many great open floor players in this game. Who would be the scariest player coming at you on the fast break?
Kevin, I can't limit this to just one. Are you kidding me? How would you like to have LeBron James bearing down on you at 6'8", 250-plus pounds? Or the length of Giannis Antetokounmpo, who can cover from one end of the floor in the other in 4 or 5 strides? How about if Russell Westbrook's meeting me at the cup and he can dunk on my head? Or the young, talented Donovan Mitchell? I don't want any part of any one of those guys.
What great names, and you're right. Runaway freight trains, each of them.
cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Barrett. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses.
Tough start to the second half. Just 1 for 5. Wow.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career before him. Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earned.
Green left side. It's deflected. Here's Williamson. 16 points for him. Over Ibaka. Here's Barrett. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
To attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it strong.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Gentlemen, 2 shots.
A few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Jeremy Lin. Impressive team win tonight. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great effort, 1 through 15. Everybody just coming out with high energy and playing team basketball.
The ball got going and led to a big win, Jeremy. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.